Hello, YouTubers. How are you today? Well, today I wanted to go over the 15th of the 15 promises granted to those who recite the Rosary. As you can see, I'm on a website called themostholyrosary.com. And if we page down to number 15, which is the last one, it says here, devotion of my rosary is a great sign of predestination. Okay, so shedding some light to this particular promise, I wanted to shed some light on the word predestination, since pretty much that's the key word in this particular sentence. So I went over to a website called Merriam-Webster.com. I'm sure pretty much everybody is familiar with that particular company website. And it says here, definition of predestination. And under number 2, it says the doctrine that God, in consequence of his foreknowledge of all events, infallibly guides those who are destined for salvation. So basically, the word predestination has a little bit of a meaning in regards to salvation. It has that particular essence of salvation. And so basically what the promise is stating to us, and I'll break it down from the beginning. It says devotion of my rosary. And being devoted is basically someone who's praying the rosary each and every day. That constitutes devotion of my rosary, is a great sign of predestination. So what the Virgin Mother is saying is if you have a devotion to the rosary, it's a great sign, or it's a how would I say, it's a almost like a prerequisite, or you're following footsteps in the path of you being predestined for your salvation, right? Because basically when you're talking about predestination, you're talking in regards to salvation. And so if you are predestined, you're predestined to go to heaven. I guess that's what the meaning of the word means. Even though they don't mention heaven, how we believe salvation is going to heaven. That's our salvation. So basically, if you do follow and pray and are devoted to the rosary, it's a great indication, or an excellent indication, or a forthcoming, that you are going to be predestined for salvation. It's like for example, if you lift weights, you are predestined to have muscle. Right? So the action of being devoted to the rosary is a great step, or a large step, for you to have salvation. It's a predestination. So I just wanted to shed some light on the last, or the 15th of the Rosary Promises. I hope this particular video explains this particular promise so that you can understand it, and also come to grips of the importance of praying the rosary and being devoted to it. Because, as it says in this particular promise, if you are devoted to the rosary, it's a good probability, maybe a great probability, that you are going to be going to heaven and being with our Heavenly Mother and Jesus Christ and God, and and the saints and everybody else that's in heaven. So basically, if you are devoted to the Rosary, you're well on your way to going to heaven and having salvation. So I think it's a great promise and another reason why you should be devoted to the Rosary. Okay, everybody. Thanks for listening. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. And as always, God bless.